Today I'm going to show you how to properly set up your external Elgato capture card to record your PC monitor and capture your gaming from a console. First we'll start with the PC monitor, as I've noticed there aren't a lot of clear instructions out there. Let's get started. First, make sure your computer is connected to your monitor via DisplayPort. Second, make sure the HDMI in on the capture card is connected to an HDMI port on your computer. You're going to want to skip the HDMI out on the capture card if you're using a DisplayPort connected monitor for the display. The HDMI out is for pass-through if you're using a console or want a mirrored HDMI display. Next, make sure the USB out on the capture card is connected to a USB port on your computer. This is what provides the power for the capture card. Next is a really important step. You'll notice that when I initiate the Elgato Capture Card 4K utility program, it's only picking up the background picture. It's not picking up anything else on my screen, none of the icons or even the mouse pointer. What you'll need to do from here is go into your display settings. Let's identify each monitor. So the number 1 is my actual monitor and the number 3 is the capture card. The number 2 is another monitor that I'm using, but it's irrelevant for this video. You'll see that the default has the capture card set to extend desktop to this display. That's not what we want if we want to record the actual desktop. You're going to need to duplicate the desktop on 1 and 3. I say to duplicate it on 1 and 3 because 1 is the desktop that I want to capture and 3 is the capture card. Let's see what happens when I do that. So the screen blacks out for a few seconds, but you can see after it's done that, everything's working. It's capturing my mouse pointer, it's capturing all the icons on my display, it's capturing everything. This is exactly what we want to see. If we go back into the display settings, you'll see that 1 and 3 are now duplicated. Now let's move on how to capture footage from game consoles. The first thing you want to do is connect your capture card via HDMI in into an HDMI port on your game console. Next, make sure the HDMI out on the capture card is connected to an HDMI port on your television. And lastly, the USB out on the capture card needs to be connected to a USB port on your computer. If you follow these steps, you should be ready to capture your game console footage. Anyways, that's it for this video. Thanks for watching.